Look at this as far as a stacked heat, Stace. We have a defending champ, Vahine Fierro. We have two-time world champ, Tyler Wright. And we have a woman who's won not just one, not just two, but 3 championship tour events this year. I'm talking about Gabby Bryan. This was the first wave. This is a 4-point ride for Gabby.
Nice drop. She did really well there to make that drop. Just navigate her line through the tube. Oh, live action, Kipes.
Extended time under the curtain for the queen of Teahupo'o. That's Vahine Fierro, our defending champ. 26. Look at this opening ride.
Oh, this was just her quiet place at the moment. She has been working harder than anyone. Every time I look out, around the point here, she's getting lots of media attention, lots of extracurricular activities. So I think she'll be just stoked to surf a heat at Chopes with no one out and get some fun tubes. And this is a great way to start for Vahine. This is just this is what she lives for.
Yeah, board looking good, and see this in slow motion of Vahine Fierro riding a 5'11", Happy Traveler, 18 1/4, 2 5/6, 26.1 liters, and notable that she's riding it as a quad today, tracking that line.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, awesome intel.
And just, the quad versus tri-fin situation, I opened that.
And both of his boards were set up as quads.
Yeah.
You see, like, Kelly sometimes comes into the lineup. He might have one of everything. Tyler Wright, Kaipo.
Tyler, nice stall there. Gets into the pocket. Tyler kicks out, opened up with a 2.27, and that's going to be her second scoring ride. A lot more grip and a lot more security. Up above here, Tyler Wright on her last ride.
Yeah, Tyler looking comfortable out here. Didn't get super deep on that one, but she's definitely got the courage and the heart and the...
in straighter line situations.
Yep.
Tyler Wright drawing a fairly straight line there, but gets gobbled up. She's got 2.27, a 2.67. Those are the scores that she's going to be keeping. And just a technique right here. You see kind of like a little pocket ride, but getting it done.
Cool and swing kind of late. And yeah, the judges will be critical of that. Anytime you're kind of slowing down like that, they'd much prefer to see you coming from a lot deeper and sort of driving through that section rather than having to slow down. Nevertheless, she's 2 from 2 from the completions, and we've seen that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the place to do it, right? It's like 0s or 10s, kind of. You're either making the barrel of your life or you nearly made it. But yeah, it's sick, and I'm stoked if I take that out. There's some heavy hitters in there.
As you see Tyler Wright having a good look here, Kaipo.
Tyler with priority, strokes into this one, yanks off the bottom, hangs on there, and survives that drop. Looking to better, a 2.27 for Tyler Wright.
And then, the traveling pros like Tyler get to roll up and, yeah, what's John been riding? What's he been liking?
Right again, this time deep in the barrel, and that's more like it for Tyler Wright. There you go, 5.33 gives her the lead. I think she's going to take the lead. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, it's just so impressive how low she stays. And just locked in, beautiful, comes out with the spit there.
Oh, look at this angle, Stace.
Look at the reef, it's so shallow on the inside. But no time to worry about that. Tyler's just focusing on making the drop and getting herself well behind the curtain. You can see the eye line there. She's just worried about getting into the wave, and then once she's made the drop, it's focusing on down the line, and amazing stalling technique there. That is textbook. Over the foam ball. And thanks for coming. She'll be feeling so stoked with that. And with the better waves today, and Tyler Wright's put herself right there.
Gabby Bryan on the mayhem. Tries to slow down. Not going to be able to hit the brakes enough there. Vahine Fierro.
Then be back on the tour next year, Kipes.
Here she comes. Live action. Vahine looks for a runner, finds a run, disappears under the curtain, comes out. Vahine Fierro, 5.18.
Gloves it off now. That was a sick 1-2 combo for these two ladies. Perfect setup there for Vahine. She's just, like that, putting that board in the perfect, too far out in front of it. And then this wave here for Tyler, she really had to scratch into it, but it was well worth it. I wouldn't say as deep as the other wave, but a very good tube all the same, giving Sammy Smith a big spray. The first priority, she's going to go, Kipes.
Gabby. And that one, although, you know what, I called that wrong. That thing was pretty south, actually. and this is not going well for Gabby Bryan.
Tyler right behind. This thing's going to have a lot of foam on the face.
No problem for Tyler with that pump right there, but it gets clamped on the finish, but going for it.
Her event to shine here, and then another surfer who's very similar to the men's draw. The chasing pack is so talented. Tyler Wright is putting on a clinic right now, and even the wave that she didn't make before.
Back with more action. Katie Simmers, Caroline Marks, Luana Silva. Opening round. When do we return?
Yeah, thank you so much, team. Tyler, what a great way to start your campaign here in Tahiti. Going up against one of the best to ever do it out here in your opening round heat. How did it feel to get that first win?
Oh, that's huge. Vahine is. I know sort of what she looks for. She's goofy footer, and I understand their reads, and so there's part of me that knew I needed to make a point of difference, and I think on the 7, it's waves that I haven't seen her look at before. She's all over the set, the ones that I'm but there's the ones that there was just one that they didn't look at, and I kind of capitalized this just from what I understand out here, and that was really nice. I was super kind of stoked to be able to get that read. Yeah.
And tell me about the waves that you rode out here. I mean, I've seen you surf in all types of conditions, from utterly terrifying to pretty perfect like we see today, but always a test of all your skills, right?
Yeah, I feel like I had a lot of variety on those waves. There was a lot of different looks. But to be honest, that's I think my 3rd wave since I've been here. 3rd time I've stood up since J-Bay. Because there's nothing quite like it here. It was 15 foot 2 days ago, and I'm not, maybe when I was younger, but not now. So, it's just a wide range of skills, and something you could see that I took a lot of waves at the start of that heat, just finding what the vibe was, how the board felt, and things like that, and then sort of surfing my way into the event just because I haven't had any waves. Yeah.
More waves, the better. Now, I hate to bring these 2 F words up. Final 5. Are you thinking about that at all? That heat could have had big implications there.
Nah, look, honestly, I got to a point where I'm just enjoying it. I've had a fantastic year. I've been injured a little bit over the last few events, and so to be pain-free and sort of surfing again, it's so nice. I had Dog and Connor in the lineup, and yeah, that was just a purely joyful heat for me. It's I don't get to do this stuff much anymore, and so I like seeing the parts of me that kind of locks in and gets a bit more fiery again on this sort of stuff. And so it's been a few years. But I've had a fabulous year, and I'm really enjoying myself, and so I think that's the main thing that matters. The final 5, honestly, it is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is, and when Tyler Wright is locked in, that is what it's about to be. Moving on to the quarterfinals, Tyler Wright.